So if nobody knows where Wyoming is, this is Wyoming. We are next to Colorado, and specifically the university is someplace called Laramie here, and it's a very nice place. Laramie, Wyoming is a very nice open field, and we also have Yellowstone in Wyoming there. It's really beautiful and really nice. So let's talk about the facts. So our university is kind of in a medium size. It's not too big and not too small, first of all. And we are really high above sea level. We are really famous for our football team to be in that high levels there. And oh my god, this one I really want to tell you a story about the dry climate there. Laramie is famous for snowing 9 months out of a year. So it's going to be really, really cold. Like 3 years ago, we broke the national record of the coldest state in the US, minus 30 degrees Celsius in winter. So it's really cold there most of the time. And it's dry. When I first come to Laramie, oh my god, for the first few months of my life when I first started there, every morning when I woke up, my throat is so dry. I can't, no matter how much water I drink, it's so dry. I just can't do it. And then after a while, you get used to it after a while. And then when I come to Malaysia, I can't breathe. So yeah, so during, we have kind of 4 seasons there, summer, spring, winter, and fall, I forgot the name. And our university, it's nestled between 2 mountain ranges, and it's the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. I went hiking to one of the ranges there. Oh my god, it's breathtaking. And yes, Laramie is one of the safest places you can go. Like, it's so safe, a lone female can walk around the city at night without being endangered. It's that safe. When you go to the big cities, you can go get mugged. My friend got mugged by 3 black guys, sorry to say. And after that, he's scared to go out, and that's in Chicago. In Laramie, it's so safe, nobody will do anything to you. So that's a good thing about it. So these pictures of some of the famous places in Wyoming. Here's one of the mountain ranges, it's so nice. And the snow, this is the top of the mountain, we actually go skiing there during the winter time. It's so hard to ski, I almost hit a 4-year-old girl. And the spring is amazing. You can see all these different flowers and everything. And this is just a house randomly decided why. So yeah, so we are a very small place. Nobody even heard of Laramie, Wyoming, except for you. So you guys know Colorado, right? Colorado. So we are actually 2 to 3 hours away from Colorado State. And Cheyenne is the capital of Wyoming, not Laramie actually. So and it's about 45 to 1 hour away. It has a capital, you know, like every state have a capital and stuff like that. So basically it's all the places you go, and we are an outdoor university. So most of our activities are outdoors. Hiking, skiing, rock climbing, stuff like that. So we are really very active on our outdoors, and it's very beautiful and very nice. So let me see. Oh, so University of Wyoming is very cheap. It's actually it was ranked the top 10 best value college in USA by Ford magazine. So you know it's really good. And it's a small campus, but how to say this? We kind of live like a small campus, but our activities and life is kind of really big. I don't know how to say it properly, sorry. So yes, and UW, University of Wyoming, is the only university in the entire state. So there's no other university besides that from the whole big place. You know, Chicago has several universities, New York has several, there's a lot, but ours is only one. And because of that, the state actually funds a lot of money to our university. So we have a lot of funding so we can take care of and maintain our university life and everything.
But what is the population of the university again?
The population, that is including residential and non-university students.
Just the students in?
The students, there is, I forgot how much.
31,000.
No, that's the everybody included.
Yeah,
That's everybody included to the city, not that is including people living there, people going to university, people working there, so it's actually combined. I don't know how much it is again, I think somewhere around here, I will need to check. And we actually have about more than 200 plus majors. And we are very famous for engineering, sciences, business, and law. In fact, University of Wyoming is the only university that, you know, engineers, right? You know ABAT? ABAT. You guys know about that? ABAT is very important when you search for university. It's something called ABAT accreditation. So ABAT accreditation is basically saying that, okay, this university is good enough, it passed all the requirements to be official major, so you can get a job. Because when you apply for a job, they will check to see if this university is ABAT accredited. So they need to check that first of all. So this university is one of the only university has some core major called energy system engineering. That is actually a very specialized in engineering, and we are the only university that offer that as an undergraduate level, because that major is a graduate level and it's graded by ABAT. Our engineering field is really top notch, and all engineering field is accredited by ABAT. So it's a very good university there for engineers at least. We have about 40,000 students there, all over US, and 150 international students around 94 countries there. But I don't know where the hell everybody here, most of the people I see in white guys. And girls, of course, I'm sorry. White people, let's say white people. So the ratio is almost like 1-to-1 closely. So everybody can share each other. Sorry. And because we are a small university, our class average is about 29, but that's true. And then as the time go on, you reduce to something like 19 or even less than that, the class average. And that means you can actually talk to your professors one-on-one more. They will know you more personally, and you know them more personally, and that will actually help you with your classes and everything. So, it's actually a Malaysian guys here actually, I don't know why they're there. So, what the student life there? The student life, we have a lot of clubs, so more than 250. Actually, I joined a lot of them, I will tell you later on. Because we are a small town, we don't have that we don't have the things that the big city has, like a lot of food options or a lot of city life, or to go to the famous places. We don't have a lot of that things. What we do have is that because it's a small town, IUCS do most of the activities for us. And because Wyoming is a cowboy town, cowboy city, so they do that in terms of cowboy-ish. I actually ride a mechanical bull for the first time in my life. That was scary and fun. I shot guns, real guns before in my entire life. So they do all that stuff, and they do every week about 3 to 4 activities the university does every week. So you will never be bored at least. So yeah, week life, everything, and employment. It's very easy to get a job here. Like the guy said just now, waiters work a lot and don't get paid a lot. Our minimum wage actually in my state is actually $5.90. That's our minimum wage. And the reason why is that Laramie is one of the cheapest places for you to live. Right now, I'm currently living alone in a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, fully furnished, not fully furnished, sorry, all utilities paid, electricity, water, everything is paid off, and it's only cost $660. That's a big bargain. I live by myself, I have all the furniture, it's like a real house, and I didn't spend more than $1,000. Compared living on campus, where it's already furnished, but you have to pay around $1,000 US and you have to share with somebody. That's not good. So, because you're going to be the first time there, you might have some problems how they do their work and everything. When I first come to university, I had some problems with their learning, how they teach and everything, because in Malaysia, like for example, math classes, or they give you, here's the equation, here's how you solve it, done, class is over. In America, they actually do it a different way. They actually tell you, there's the beginning of the equation, how you use both of that, get one equation that you can use, and how you solve that equation, and everything. So, it's very difficult, but you can understand more. So, if you're kind of a bit confused on that, we have all this to help you. We got at least 5 free tutoring anywhere around campus for any major. And my favorite part is the career fair and the labs, all the labs they have actually. Like every year during spring and fall semester, they have a career fair. So if you think about trying to apply for internship and everything, they actually help you there. And trust me, if you have some problem with anything, no matter how small and big, just ask them. They will literally help you no matter what. So yes. So this is the research part. Because the University of Wyoming is the only university in the entire state, we have a lot of fundings. Thus, we have a lot of programs here and a lot of labs, specialized labs for research and everything. And we also have undergraduate research. So people who's undergraduates want to do research with the professors, you actually can do that if you want to. And currently, the university just got their first 3D printing machine. So it's really, at least for the science field, it's going way up right now. We got our first 3D printing, which is amazing. So now let's talk about the college, the rooms, the halls, and everything. So in my opinion, do not stay in campus at all. In my opinion, it's not compulsory for you to stay in campus as long as you're a transfer student. It's compulsory for you to do it as a freshman. But because we are traveling off campus and you have more than 30 credit hours, you can have the option to live off campus, and that is cheaper, way cheaper. So, but let me talk about a few of these things. So the residential hall is furnished and all it is paid. Internet, water, electricity, everything is paid. Internet is high, but generally that's the same all US around. US, every internet is faster in US and Malaysia, that's just general. Yeah, convenient and nutritious dining, no. Like, first of all, it's very expensive. You have to buy a meal plan. First of all, it's very expensive. And second of all, based on how much you're paying for the food and what kind of quality the food they give, a lot of people hate it. The reason people still eat there is because, first of all, they are freshmen, it's part of the package, and second of all, they're just too lazy to cook. So basically, yeah, if I were you, if you can live off campus, don't go there. Like you said, buy your own food and cook for yourself, because trust me, you will miss Malaysia foods. Like, oh god, I can't even say it. And plus, basically, in average, in this residential hall, in average I'm paying $1,000 per month compared to what I'm paying for my own apartment. And this residential hall, you have to share it with 2 people. Why would you want to pay $1,000 a month to sharing a room with a person? Let me tell you how big it is, the room. It's like the edge here to here, and all the way back to this part here. It's just that small. Somehow you have to fit 2 people. So, in my opinion, don't go to the campus there. But the campus apartment is nicer. It's like an apartment but still on campus. A lot of people go there because it's just more convenient. There's buses near there and everything. But because it's a small town, you can go almost anywhere with either bicycling, walking even, and there's even buses to go around. So it doesn't really matter. But this one is just the same thing. So the requirements to get in is actually really easy. First of all, you need at least 2.0 GPA, which anybody can get. And if you have 30 plus transfer credits, you just get in. You can kind of exempt your freshman year technically. But if you have less than 30 credit hours, they need your high school transcripts for some reason. So that's just normal forms. A lot of universities they do that actually. So this is the process of what you need. That's one. First, you need to apply online and you have to pay a $40 fees. That's just normal for almost every city. You need official transcripts and then English proficiency. TOEFL, as an engineer, you just need a minimum of 80 for internet base for TOEFL. Minimum. But if you're not an engineer, the minimum requirement is 72. So it's actually really low. A lot of people can get in, but it's one of the best anyway. So, here's the thing. Does everyone know about proof of financial support? Basically, they just want to see if you have enough money for you to go to US and go there. Basically, you just need to have that. That is for the banks and everything. The thing is that this might be confusing how to apply for it. I actually printed I printed the papers on how to apply in my university. So if you need it, just ask me for it. So, I don't know what this is. Okay, so here's the deadline for the application. It's almost the same anyway. We have fall, spring, and summer semester, which is not the quarter, which is we are seasonal. Okay, there's something I need to tell you about the summer. Our school is not normal when it comes to other school when it comes to summer, because, like for example, a university life is 4 years of studies, right? The first 2 years they offer all the classes for the first 2 years they offer during the summer. But the last 2 years, when you become a junior and senior, they actually do not offer for the summer because the classes is too hard for them generally. So they kind of skip that for the summer. So that's actually a few exceptions to university. So here's the cost. This is tuition fees is only 15,000 per year. This per year. But this is tuition fees, and this is the room and boards and everything else we need to live with. So total is only 28,000 or 29,000 per year. If you just skip the room and boards and books, it's just gonna add another $1,000 for insurance, because as a foreigner, it's compulsory for you to buy insurance, health insurance and everything. So basically, I don't really pay this much. Every semester, I pay around 8,000 to 9,000 US dollars. So every year, I'm gonna pay about somewhere between, at most, 20,000 US dollars a year. That's actually it's less than 8,000. I find a way that way. Find a way to reduce the price as much as possible at least. And oh my god, I think this is general for all universities, but books there are expensive. Seriously, my first semester in this university, I had to spend 1,000 US dollars just for textbooks. It's really bad. But after that semester, I found a way to reduce the price to 300. So from 1,000 to 300, it's really easy. So these scholarships, we actually do offer scholarships for students, foreign students. I used to know a lot because I don't really offer them. So yeah, that's the end of the slides. If you want to know more, it's my contacts and the contacts if you want to know more. Personally, I prefer having a small Malaysian community because that way I have no choice but to communicate with other people, other foreigners or other white people. So that way I have more diverse point of view with others around me. But because we are a small community, if any Malaysians come here, we become instant friends. Everybody, we all here become instant friends because we're all Malaysians. And we all hang out together. So yeah, this is actually, because it's a small community, we actually do the same thing like Malaysians do. We have Hari Raya, we do puasa and stuff like that. But because it's a small community, we just do it small group. That's actually much better because we actually connect more personally. We know who we are, we know each other. So we actually do the satay, we actually make satay in US. I was shocked we can do that. So we still do the traditional Malaysian food there during Hari Raya. And like you said, food in US is crap. Every week, all international students come there, just hang out. We learn a lot about our own community and their own. We discuss about it and learn their life story. So it's really nice there. And the event is, guys, we went ice skating almost for $2 US. It's the cheapest thing we do. And this is actually another community that I am. Because we have not a lot of Malaysians, again, I had to force myself to go to other groups that is not Malaysian, and here's one of it. You notice that I'm the only Asian with all white guys? So that's how I had to do it. And this is actually really good clubs. Again, we have a lot of clubs and organizations, and here's one of them. This is the most popular club